What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another break on this Thursday evening. Right now, we've got our 2024 Historic Autograph 1800s 10 box half case number 2 random box. I'm going to go ahead and get this shared over to the group, get everybody tagged, and we will go ahead and get started. All right, got all those tags in there. Give everybody a couple of seconds to see that and hop on in here and join us. This is what we're looking at today. Historic Autographs, the 1800s. Comes with 4 3-card packs and 1 bonus 2-card Christmas pack. Hunting for touched relics, cut signatures, things like that. Let me bring that a little bit closer there. Let that focus there. Nice. Nice box. Should be a lot of fun. Also pumped for this break. Let's get to it. All right. I'm going to hop over to our browser here and get the order of the boxes randomed. Got 10 spots for the 10 boxes. B. Shane Borstein on top. Brian Lalonde on the bottom. I'm going to roll the dice. Anything 4 or less, we roll again. Got a 9, so we're good there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Brian Lalonde on top. Adam Page on the bottom. Let me go ahead and get this reflected onto your screen. Then I'll start the trade timer, just in case anybody wants to swap boxes. All right, trade timer has started. 5 minutes on the clock here in case anybody wants to swap their boxes. Go ahead and get these verification codes pasted into our chat, or verification code, I should say. It's going to be a really fun break. Looking forward to it. Lots of really cool stuff in here. I'm a huge Magic fan, so I would love to see one of those Harry Houdini relics. But you never know. Don't forget, we got lots of other great breaks up on the website right now, including 2024 Topps Definitive Baseball, full case. 2024 Topps Chrome Update Baseball 2-box Jumbo. Topps 2024 High-Tech Star Wars. 2024 Leaf A Bronx Tale, which focuses on the Yankees. That's a random hit break. We've got a Marvel Masterpieces comic book Bringle we just put up, as well as a really nice 9-box football mixer that just went up. So something for everybody. Highly recommend checking some of those out. Got just about 3.5 minutes left on this trade timer, just in case anybody wants to swap boxes, and then we'll hop on into it. I'm going to put one of these closer here while we're waiting for that trade timer. There's one hit in every box. Could be relics, signatures, and pieces that were actually touched by the person shown on the card. Really hoping we get a signature cut or two. Got some really cool people in here like Orville Wright, Harry Houdini, really any figure you can think of from the 1800s. I always love this non-sport stuff. I'm a huge sports guy, but this more unique stuff is always a blast to open. Yeah, the comic book Bringles definitely are sweet. Highly recommend checking those out on our website, ironlinecollectibles.com, if you're a comic book fan, because not only does it have cards included in it, but you can also have the chance to get a slabbed comic. Bringle we got up right now is 2 boxes of Marvel Masterpieces 92 Platinum Hobby. And then there's 6 different graded comics. So it's a random letter, so whichever letter lands on that, you'll get those comics. Those are always a fun time. All right, less than 2.5 minutes left on this trade timer here. Now, usually people just like to keep whatever box they get random, but you never know, so I just want to give you the opportunity to trade. Never hurts. And how we'll do it is we'll just start box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 60 seconds on the trade timer here. Any cut auto ever? That'd be a hard one. I think probably Walt Disney or JFK. Those are my 2 dream autos. How about you guys? Anybody have a certain auto they'd love to see? Obviously, not just out of this product, but if you could have any auto in your collection. I'm a huge, that's my main, I love cards, but autos are my main hobby of collecting. So I always love to hear what kind of autos people are looking for. All right, last 20 seconds here on the trade timer, then we hop on in. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Starting off with box number 1 for Brian. All right, empty box number 1 there. Neil Armstrong will be a cool one. That's another, really historic one. All right, here you go, Brian. This is your box. Good luck. That's cool. Got an 1800s 13th President of the United States authentic relic of Millard Fillmore coming over to you, Brian. And that's a document touched relic. So the way they explain those is that Millard Fillmore touched whatever item this relic was from. Nice one to start us off there. Got a nice red Jack Daniels here. Looks like that one's going to be 6 out of 16 on the Christmas edition. And the white Doc Holliday also on the Christmas edition, 34 out of 64. Nice little General Tom Thumb card in there. Anthony and I were just talking about Tom Thumb earlier and his interesting history. We learned that his wedding took place at the White House. All right, last pack for the first box here for Brian. That one's going to be 46 out of 50 there. Robert Fulton. All right, let me get those moved out of the way. Brian, for your recap of your first box, got a Robert Fulton out of 50. A nice Jack Daniels out of 16 on the holiday. Doc Holliday, 34 out of 64. And a Millard Fillmore Authentic Touched Relic. Congrats on those. All right, next two boxes coming over to Adam Daly. Open them separately, but I'll get this seal broken. All right, empty box number 1 there for you. Good luck, Adam. Got a Jim Thorpe 1 out of 50 here. Looks like we may have our hit in this pack. It's going to be a DeWitt Clinton, U.S. Senator, New York Governor, and New York City Mayor and builder of the Erie Canal. Nice relic there. Maybe a hand-touched relic. Love relics like that where you can see the old-timey writing there. Looks like this should be our holiday pack here. Got a Wright Brothers on the white and a Robert Fulton on the red. Wright Brothers are going to be 31 out of 64. And the Robert Fulton is going to be 6 out of 16. All right, now we're going to hop into your second box, Adam. Guess I should say Adam Daly. So we also have Adam Page in here. Empty box there. Good luck again. Dang, some of these packs do not want to open. Got our second hit here. This one's going to be a William Boss Tweed, the leader of Tammany Hall. Going to be on the touched relic. Congrats on that one. Nice blue color to that paper as well. We've got our holiday pack here. Got a nice Thomas Edison and a Pudge Hellfinger, first professional American football player. Thomas Edison's going to be 43 out of 64. And the Pudge Hellfinger is going to be out of 16. It should be 9 out of 16. Nice one there. Got an Elizabeth Cady Stanton here. 49 out of 50. Writer of the Declaration of Sentiments. All right, Adam, out of those two boxes, you got the Elizabeth Cady Stanton. 49 out of 50. Pudge Hellfinger. 9 out of 16. Thomas Edison. 43 out of 64. William Boss Tweed, Authentic Touched Relic. Robert Fulton. That one's going to be 6 out of 16. The Wright Brothers. 31 out of 64. And the DeWitt Clinton, Authentic Touched Relic. As well as the Birth of Jim Thorpe. 1 out of 50. Congrats on those. Get those moved out of the way here. Then we will hop into our next box. Going over to Shane. Here you go, Shane. First box for you. All right, empty box there. Good luck, Shane. Here we go. Got a James Phenamore Cooper there. 7 out of 50. And Andrew Carnegie there. Nice one. 18 out of 50. Got a Christmas here. Advertising out of 50. That's going to be one of those Christmas Optichrome cards. We've got a Bass Reeves, the Lone Ranger, and Henry Wadsworth Longfellow on the Christmas tree. This one's going to be 43 out of 64. And that one's going to be 24 out of 32. All right, Shane, out of that first box there, you got the 24 out of 32 Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. The Bass Reeves 43 out of 64. The Christmas Optichrome of Christmas Advertising. That one says out of 50. Then we've got Andrew Carnegie. That one's going to be 18 out of 50. And a James Fenimore Cooper 7 out of 50. Congrats on those. Go ahead and get those moved out of the way. Then we'll move into box number 5, going over to Jack. Here you go, Jack. Good luck on this one. Empty box there. I might have to pick up a couple of these Jack Daniels cards. I think his history is absolutely fascinating. Got a 10 out of 50 James Naismith here. Inventor of basketball. That's kind of cool. It's funny, sports are just something you don't think about that people invent. Got an Ida B. Wells here, 22 out of 50. Got another Christmas Advertising. Out of 50. Interesting that was in 2 back-to-back boxes. It's going to be another Christmas Omnichrome. We've got our holiday pack here. Got a Laura Ingalls Wilder, writer of Little House on the Prairie, and William Henry Johnson, Zip the Pinhead. 57 out of 64 on the Wilder. Go ahead and crack open a new box of top loaders here. I think it's kind of cool that they include people like Tom Thumb in this set as well. And a William Henry Johnson. That one's going to be 21 out of 32. Professionally known as Zip the Pinhead, as a circus performer. All right, Jack, out of that box, you got the Zip the Pinhead, William Henry Johnson, 21 out of 32. Laura Ingalls Wilder, 57 out of 64. The Christmas Omnichrome, that one's out of 50. Ida B. Wells, 22 out of 50. And Jack Naismith, 10 out of 50. Congrats on those. Yeah, I'm with you 100%. That sports stuff is really cool. I love the history of sports in general. It's crazy to think about how different sports come about. All right, box number 6. First one on the second sack, going over to Garrett. Here you go, Garrett. Good luck on this box. Empty box there. Good luck. Got a James Phenamore Cooper here. That one's going to be 20 out of 50. That would be a cool piece, especially if you could compile all of the autos together. Like, have all of the creators of different sports, if you can determine them, on one piece. Got a Sam Houston relic here. That one's cool. The 7th governor of Texas. Obviously, Houston, Texas, named after him as well. That one's going to be a document touched relic. Going over to Garrett. There you go, Garrett. Nice relic there. Congrats on that. Got our holiday pack here. Got a Mark Twain and a Billy the Kid. Two really nice historical figures. Mark Twain's going to be 7 out of 64. And the Billy the Kid, it's going to be 3 out of 8. Nice one there. Go ahead and get that one magged up. There we go. Billy the Kid out of 8. Going over to Garrett. There you go, Garrett. Congrats on that one. For that box, you got Billy the Kid. That one's going to be 3 of 8. Mark Twain. That one's going to be 7 of 64. The Sam Houston touched relic. And the James Phenamore Cooper. 20 out of 50. Congrats on those. All right, next box going over to Adam Page. Here you go, Adam. Good luck on your first box here. Empty box there. Got a Bat Masterson here. That one's going to be 39 out of 50. A White House Gunfighter. Got a nice Orville Wright. The American aviation pioneer and father of flight. Authentic touched relic. Congrats on that one, Adam. That's really cool. Looks like it says bank and, I'm assuming bank and trust is what that document was going on to say. A nice one there. We've got a Ralph Waldo Emerson and a Lizzie Arlington, first woman in men's professional baseball. Ralph Waldo Emerson is going to be 53 out of 64. And the Lizzie Arlington. Get that sleeve. That one's going to be 10 out of 16. There we go. All right, Adam, out of your first box, Adam Page, you got the Lizzie Arlington, 10 out of 16. Ralph Waldo Emerson, 53 out of 60. The Orville Wright hand-touched relic. And a Bat Masterson, 39 out of 50. Congrats on those. All right, next up, we're going over to the second box for Brian. Here you go, Brian. Next box is for you. Good luck again. Empty box there. Got a Sam Houston here, 42 out of 50. We got a Josiah Ogden Hoffman here, the New York State Attorney General from 1795 to 1802 on the document touched relic. Congrats on that one, Brian. Looks like it might say pay, I'm assuming pay to the order of or something like that. See the pay cut off there. But congrats on that one, Brian. We've got your holiday pack here. Got another Sam Houston. That one going to be 37 out of 64. And Susan B. Anthony. That one going to be 12 out of 16. I think it's really cool, all the different people that are featured in this. Dang, that's crazy. Sam Houston being the first president. I always forget that as a political science major, I should remember that Texas was like its own country. That's a really cool one there. Well, that's cool too, Brian. That's cool that it's got a little bit of a personal connection. All right, Brian. For this box, we got you the Sam Houston, 37 out of 64. Susan B. Anthony, 12 out of 16. Josiah Ogden Hoffman there. And the Sam Houston, once again, 42 out of 50. That's really cool that he's the nephew, the founder of your hometown. I love hearing, like, cool little, like, connections like that. All right, congrats on those. All right, next box going over to Shane, second to last box. Good luck again, Shane. I'm really digging these cards. I love all the different figures that are featured. There's some people you don't think to be associated with the 1800s, or you just don't. Empty box. They're so, like, significant to history that you don't put them at a certain time period. You just kind of think of them existing. Like Jack Daniels. I'm sure there's plenty of people who don't even know that Jack Daniels was a real person. Got a Samuel Morse here. That one's going to be 12 out of 50. Inventor of the telegraph. Got a John B. Rockefeller here. 5 out of 50. One of the barons of oil and industry. All right, 2 more packs in this box. Got an Ida B. Wells. And another Christmas holofoil, or optifoil. This one's going to be Christmas stockings mysteriously filled throughout the night. That one's going to be out of 50 as well, going over to Shane. Got a Tilly Anderson here, world champion female bicyclist, and Samuel Morse. This one's going to be 25 out of 64. And the Samuel Morse is going to be 23 out of 32. That would be crazy. I would love to find out if that's true. All right, here you go, Shane. Got the Samuel Morse there, 23 out of 32. Tilly Anderson, 25 out of 64. You got the Christmas Optifoil there, out of 50. John D. Rockefeller, 5 out of 50. And the Samuel Morse, 12 out of 50. Congrats on those. It's interesting that with those Christmas Optifoils, they don't, like, they put out of 50, but they don't put individual numbering. You'd think they would, considering they do that with all of the other cards. All right, this is the last box for Adam Page. Here you go, Adam. Let's hopefully end with a bang here. Empty final box there. All right, good luck, Adam. Here we go. Got a nice Susan B. Anthony, 8 out of 50 here. We've got a Tilly Anderson, 9 out of 50. All right, 2 packs remain. Got a Santa's Elves on the Christmas Optifoil. Like it says, little team players there. That one is out of 50. All right, then we finish off with Pudge Hellfinger and Mary Livermore. This one's going to be 52 out of 64. And Mary Livermore is going to be 22 out of 32 to finish us off. All right, Adam, out of that box, you got the Mary Livermore 22 out of 32. as well as the Pudge Hellifinger, 52 out of 64. The Christmas Optifoil there, Santa's Elves, those are just marked out of 50. Tilly Anderson there, 9 out of 50. And a Susan B. Anthony, 8 out of 50. Congrats on those. All right, everybody. That's going to do it for this break. Thank you for hopping on with me.